If clove water breaks your hair, then you need to give clove leave-in conditioner a try. This clove leave-in conditioner will help you retain a lot of length. I'm not even kidding. My hair has gained a lot from this clove leave-in conditioner, and your own hair is about to gain from it too. Okay, please get your paper and pen, and you can also save or download this video in your device in case you want to make yours. In order to make your hair treatment exactly like mine, you have to use the ingredients I used in this video. So this is cocoa butter, which deeply moisturizes and strengthens your hair strands. Next is emulsifying wax, which will help us join the water phase and the oil phase together, and this also acts as a conditioning agent. Next we have cetyl alcohol. This cetyl alcohol is also known as a conditioning agent and a stabilizer while making our product. Next is shea butter, and thanks to its vitamin A and E, it nourishes hair strands and provides natural UV protection layer. Next is clove, and we are not going to use it this way. We are going to blend it into powdered form exactly like this so that we can get the nutrients out of it. Okay, next is rosemary leaf, but this one is optional. If you don't have rosemary leaf, just skip it. And we're also going to blend this dry rosemary leaf into powdered form. All right, next we have glycerin. This glycerin acts as a humectant which draws moisture into the hair. Now we're going to be measuring the ingredients into this bowl. The first one is clove, 1 tablespoon of clove, 1 tablespoon of rosemary leaf, and 1/4 cup of shea butter. Next is 1 tablespoon of cocoa butter. Then we have our emulsifying wax. This emulsifying wax, like I mentioned earlier, will help to join the water phase and the oil phase together. So this particular one we are mixing is known as the oil phase. Then this cetyl alcohol will help to stabilize the product while we are making it and even after making the product. Next is 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and 1 tablespoon of castor oil, black seed oil, and sweet almond oil mixed together in 1 tablespoon. All right, now we are going to mix this together and allow it to melt, and we are going to achieve that by using the double boiling method, exactly the way I'm doing mine. Please do not put your ingredients on direct heat. You will lose all the nutrients. While it's still melting, let's scoop out the aloe vera gel and blend it into smooth paste, and there's no need of adding water while blending it. Just blend it like that. But before doing that, please make sure to wash your aloe vera leaf thoroughly. I already washed mine off camera. Aloe vera is packed with lots of nutrients. Not only that it hydrates your hair, it also moisturizes and conditions your hair. It's also known as a natural humectant which draws moisture to the hair. Alright, we are going to keep the aloe vera aside after blending it. Now that our oil phase has completely melted, we are going to strain out the oil exactly like this. And now we are about to mix the water phase and the oil phase together. Please note that they both have to be in the same room temperature, which means you must be using hot water and your oil must be hot. If one is cold and the other is hot, it's not going to work. So both of them have to be in the same room temperature. And over here I added 2 cups of water into the bowl, and now I'm about to use my mixer to mix everything together. I'll keep on doing this until I can see that the oil phase and the water phase has properly blended together. Also, you'll notice that it has started to thicken up a little bit. It's still watery, but you see that it's thickening up bit by bit. Here is a close look in case you are not seeing it properly. And now we're about to add 1/2 cup of the fresh aloe vera we blended earlier into the mixture. And at this point the mixture is already warm, so we're going to be adding the fresh aloe vera inside, and you keep on whisking and whisking until your mixture is well blended together. So keep on whisking. Okay, so let's mix our thickener, preservative, and glycerin together. So over here I'm adding in 1/2 tablespoon of thickener, 1 tablespoon of preservative, and 1 tablespoon of glycerin. Make sure everything is properly mixed and there's no lumps, because we're going to pour it into the conditioner and we're going to still keep on whisking it until we get our desired consistency. So back to whisking it with our machine. I had to change to a bigger bowl. Of course, you can see that the previous one I was using is quite small, and as you can see, our mixture is getting thicker, and voila, our leave-in conditioner is ready. I'm sorry, I had to scream because this literally feels like I'm licking ice cream. Oh my god. Please, if you have any questions so far, drop it in the comment section and I'll be there to answer you all immediately. And if you haven't subscribed already, please click the subscribe button and turn on post notification bell. Hold on, we are almost done. So over here we're adding in our vitamin E oil, our essential oils such as tea tree essential oil, lavender essential oil, and rosemary essential oil. The vitamin E oil will also help to keep our product fresh, and while mixing this together, there's no need of using the mixer. Just use your spatula and you're good to go. I really hope you guys have learned something from today's video. Please share this video to your loved ones. I'm pretty sure there are lots of people that want to watch this video. I'm pretty sure you want to see how I use it, right? So keep on watching. So I'm going to hydrate my hair firstly using the tea spray I made, and you can also use water in case you don't have tea spray, just that you get more results when it comes to hair growth if you have to use tea spray. The work of the leave-in conditioner is to help you retain length and not necessarily for hair growth. I hope you understand. So let's say your hair is breaking a lot, or you want to detangle your hair, you want to loosen your hair. Before handling your hair in any way, make sure to apply leave-in conditioner on it. So I'm going to spray this over my hair. As you can see, this is what it looks like. You can see the creamy texture. I feel like licking it. I didn't lick it though. Please, before people come for me in the comment section, I didn't lick it, okay? But just watch how this melts into my hair. Literally, guys, this will literally moisturize your hair. And this is how long my front hair has grown. Remember that we're doing 90 days healthy hair growth and length retention challenge, right? This is one of the moisturizers that I've been using, the moisturizing leave-in conditioner. Guys, I just had to take down that part of my hair, the front part of my hair, to show you all how to use the moisturizer. And now I'm retwisting that part back. Yeah, so you can see no white cast, no I don't even know how to just explain it, but you can see for yourself the product doesn't leave white cast on your hair. It just melts into your hair. It will moisturize your hair. And before combing your hair, please use this leave-in conditioner on your hair before combing your hair. It will help to detangle your hair properly and also minimize hair breakage. I'm telling you this as a fact. It will help to minimize hair breakage by far. Okay, always remember to pay more attention to the ends of your hair because it breaks easily compared to the rest of your hair. Okay, so moisturize the ends of your hair properly and your hair will thank you a lot. And you can also use this moisturizer with your hair twisted. It's just that I'm trying to give you guys a scenario of how your hair will look like if you use this conditioner without your hair being twisted. All right, so just whether your hair is in twist or not in twist, you can use this conditioner on it. You guys, make sure to make this leave-in conditioner and tag me on Instagram. Let me see how you all made yours. I will repost it. Okay, we have come to the end of today's video. If you are new here, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notification bell so I know when I upload new videos like this. And yeah, give this video a huge thumbs up by clicking the like button, share to your loved ones, and leave your comments down there. In case you have any question, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you all in my next upload. Bye. And as usual, here is a friendly reminder for you all to watch the previous video just in case you haven't seen it and that video is performing well, which means a lot of people are gaining from that video. So please go watch it just in case you want to have an idea of what we've been doing in the 90 days healthy hair growth and length retention challenge. Yeah, literally almost everything I did to my hair is being posted in that video, although we have a playlist. So just scroll through my YouTube channel and search for the playlist that states 90 days hair growth and length retention challenge, and you'll see the one to the current stage that we are right now. Last but not the least, we're also on Instagram and TikTok, the Brenda Okolocha, and over there we share tips and tricks of how you can take care of your hair and a little bit of cleaning hack, just in case some of you are interested in cleaning tips and tricks too. So just head over there and you'll see a lot of tips and tricks that will help you. Okay, see you later. Bye.